Welcome to my garden, and we're about to do a quick garden tour. Let's get started. I have not been out to my garden in about a week, so it's about time that I'm going to need to start harvesting these collards. Let's get over here. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. Brassicas, I believe that's what they call them. Yeah, the collards are looking really good. So I'm going to be harvesting today. And then we're going to check out my cauliflower. This is my first time growing cauliflower, and they are looking really good. So I'm not going to harvest these today, but I will harvest these this week, okay? And this is another cauliflower that's hiding out. These cauliflowers are huge, so I'm excited. And this is the third cauliflower that I have. It's a little chilly out here, so if you hear me sniffing, that's what's going on. And this is my broccoli, and this is also my first time growing broccoli, and this thing is huge, okay? And then we have some other little broccoli shoots out here on the side. So yeah, let me look back here on the back. You see some back here? So yeah, this broccoli, look at my hand on top of the broccoli. Yeah, wow, this thing is huge. So yeah, that's gonna be some good eating. So that's my broccoli, my cauliflower, and look y'all, my pansy, it's still hanging in there. So that's why I say pansies are great companion flowers for the winter, because they are a hardy flower that keeps on growing. So we're going to walk over here. Next to, I have some cabbages, also brassicas, and they're doing really well. So I have let's see, how many cabbages do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that was my pack of 6 cabbages, and in the middle, you see, get these off. This is some rutabagas. Yeah, some beautiful rutabagas, and these leaves are gorgeous. And I'm not going to harvest the rutabagas today either. I'm just going to harvest the collards, and I'm going to come back and do that for another day. So let's go further down the raised bed and check out my kale. And you remember I harvested kale a few weeks ago, and look, it's flourishing once again. So I'm going to harvest some kale, and I'm going to start my week off with some delicious kale smoothies. And these are my turnips, and I'm going to harvest these also today, okay? So it's going to be some kale added in there. And then these are the flowers from my bok choy, and these are, or have bolted. And if you see here, you see the little seed pods that are growing. So yeah, so we're gonna have some bok choy seeds in a few months. So that's gonna be really nice, because this is my first time growing bok choy. So yeah, And then I have some collards here in this raised bed. And these are 6 collards here. And I have not picked any collards from here so far, but I will be picking some collards probably next week, because I'm going to pick the other, which are the Georgia collards. Okay, and those are my onions, and back here are some more turnips, and I'm going to get those also. So I'm going to position my camera so you can all start seeing some more brassicas, which are some more broccoli. So I have several broccolis here, and they are really looking good. So they're growing really well. So I'm just so amazed at how the seasons are different from summer and fall, winter, because we have not experienced any pest. And as everyone knows, in a few months, Georgia will be full of pests in your spring and summer garden. And then here are all my herbs, and I have them huddled together, and I'm going to do some herbs. I'm going to harvest some herbs maybe next week, and I'm going to dehydrate these, dehydrate those herbs. And let's get up here, and I want to show you my lettuce. And I'm going to also harvest some lettuce, and this is the red lettuce, and I'm going to harvest these also today. And also here I have some rutabagas, and as you see, we have an abundance of onions. Okay, so everything looks really good here. So yeah, just wanted to come out here before I harvest and show you my garden. And back here, that's our cabbage. Yeah. So we're gonna get that, not today, but when we harvest cabbages. Okay, so yeah, and I want to show you what I got for Christmas. It's a chair, a gardening chair, and inside the gardening chair it has gardening tools. So yeah, it's cute. Yeah, and this chair has a back to it, and that's what I really needed, a back to the chair. So yeah, so of course it's really handy, and I picked that up on Amazon. Okay, and then these are our fruit trees. We put those in pots, and we're gonna put those in the ground. But this is another raised bed, let me show you, that I put together, but I have not quite figured out where I want to place it, what type of placement I want in my garden. So this raised bed is something that I'm going to be using when spring comes in. So I'm going to start getting all that together in the next few weeks of trying to figure out where I want it, and then putting soil and everything in there for that. So yeah, so this is my winter garden tour. So let me go ahead on and start harvesting. Okay. These collards are looking great. Out here enjoying the fruits of our labor, picking out harvest, having fun. Wow, this is a bunch of greens. I need a bigger basket. Nothing better than picking collards and putting them in some hot water.
It's amazing how you get so much with so little space.
Yes, exactly. These raised beds turned out to be really nice. Ooh. As we get to the end of these collards, because I'm going to save the rutabagas and the cabbages and the broccoli for another day. How does it look? Ooh. This one so this can grow. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to my channel, One Crafty Sister. Thank you all for stopping by.